Right, time to put together a Dankhold Troggoth. I love trolls, they're absolutely awesome models, aren't they? Right, I'm going to start off with number 1, which is this big bit, and number 2. So, positive thing is, this model's got, by the look of it, options when it comes to what you put in its hands, which I really like. I do prefer having some choices, number 2 over here, because if you've got more than one of these in your army, you want that. You want them to look different, particularly with the big models. Now, I'm going to see when he's built roughly what kind of base size it goes on, because then what I might end up doing is I might see if it can be one of my old world miniatures, but of course I'm going to have to work that out later on. As I said, it's not that I don't like Age of Sigmar, it's just I'm more likely to play the old world games. There's no other way to put it. When my Gloomspite kits are all going to get based up for the old world no matter what. Kind of liking all of these. Oh gosh, it's this absolute pain now though, where I'm going to have to spend ages, ouch, cleaning up all the little joints, because there's absolutely loads of injection points with it being a big model. That's fine. Okay. So some of these parts hopefully will be nice and easy to pop in. Just got to make sure all the mold lines are properly cleaned up. You can see I missed one there. If you don't get the mold lines cleaned up properly, it's not going to slot together right. So again, that's why we dry fit to begin with, just to make sure that everything is appropriately cleaned up. Glue's not flowing. You know, as much as I love the heat, I'm just glad that it's got a bit colder while I start doing all of my builds. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious when this is built and when my rock guts are built, how well they'll base. So I'm hoping that the Dankhold Troggoths will fit on a 40mm base. I think they'll be a bit difficult, but they will fit on. Okay, number 5 now, which is its big belly. Again, quite a few mold lines and injection points. Got to get them properly cleaned up. Okay. I do love these. I love the way that, like, the common, I suppose, common design of a troll is to have a big distended belly. a combination of fat and muscle. Right, number 4 and number 3, which are the feet. Where's the other foot? There it is. Let's have a look here. Just trying to see. Hopefully these will be a nice easy fit. I mean, so far doesn't seem to be an overly complex build. Make sure it bonds properly. I'll be really curious about. So that's a 40mm base from the old world, which suggests to me that this thing will comfortably fit on a 50mm base. Now, why that matters is for someone who plays the old world, I think, you know what, I don't think people would have an issue with me calling this a giant. Okay. 17 and 18 now, which is arms. So we've got 18 here. I think years ago I actually saw someone who did like a giant stone troll for Warhammer as a... My brain will go to sleep now. As a giant, you know, they made like, I don't know if they converted the giant model. Right, it's number 17 over here. It looks like we've actually got multiple arm options as well, which is a positive. That's what I'm looking at so far, because we've got this set and then we've got at least one other plus another. So it says to me that this is some genuine options about even the arm layouts. You can do different ones. Again, I love stuff like that. I just think that's how a model should be. It's like so many of the character models are just one pose, one set of weapons, and I really dislike that. I like a bit of freedom, and I like being able to do things a bit more unique. Let me make sure I've got this the right way around. There we go. I'll go around. So far, we seem to be going on for an easy build, don't we? It doesn't seem to be causing too many problems. Right, so this is popping into here now. Just make sure I've got the fit right before I start trying to glue it. Yeah, it's a nice easy slot in that, no real complications there. So weird, isn't it? Sometimes you get like little small miniatures and they are a nightmare to work out how to put things together. And then you got these really big miniatures where It's just like super simple. They just slot in perfectly. Okay, now we want the back by the look of it. So what have we got here? We need 13, 14 and 9. There we go, 13, this one here. Again, I'm wondering if that's an alternative. $13, there's 14, it's a big mushroom. It's on a different one. Perhaps over here, there's 14. Number 9. Where's 9? 9. There we go. Okay. You know, I love going back years ago. There was like, obviously, White Dwarf. I can't remember what. It's probably issue 200 when they released a new White Dwarf model, who looks very similar to the current one. They've really gone for that classical. Well, I say classical, but the same look on the new version as the old version, which I like. I love it. It's the definitive version of Grombrindle for me. Anyway, I remember the White Dwarf actually having like stories about the White Dwarf, the legend as it were. And one thing that I really liked is it was talking, the dwarves were basically talking about, you know, the legend of the White Dwarf and all the stories. And one of them is like, I'm sure it was like how he fought the first troll, and as he hacked off bits of the first troll, it grew into what we commonly refer to as all other types of troll. Right, let me just get this right. So if I've got it in that position, then it suggesting, there we go, it clicks in like that. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, he's fighting a troll, and one of the first trolls, and he hacks it up, and as he hacks it up, the leftovers turn into the first, well, the troll species. So I love legend stories like that. It doesn't matter if it's actually true, it's fun. Right, number 7 now. And yeah, there was a lot of other like little interesting stories within it. As I said, but yeah, trolls are an interesting species in both the Old World and Age of Sigmar. Obviously, there's different types of troll, whether or not they are native to the Old World or potentially came along with the orcs, but I don't believe they're a type of orc. They live with orcoids, but I think they are natural to the Old World and the realms. And I think, unlike orcs who came with the Old One's ship, so 40k that, isn't it? They literally latched onto the Old One's ship, and then the fungus probably spread. Even though I don't think they ever officially declare it in Age of Sigmar, it's definitely suggested that the orchoids grow from fungal spores. Okay. It's coming along. It's not a bad build, this. I was really worried it was going to be an absolute nightmare, as sometimes is the case with some of these models, but this one seems to be going together quite well. It's just a bit long. $16 as well. See, we got what looks like 2 spare arms. So I've absolutely no doubt whatsoever that we have arm options. And then I assume then it's going to slot into here. Nice and simple. Yeah, it's just turning into an easy build, this, isn't it? In fact, I'm 100% convinced that the rock guts might actually be the harder job. I remember from building some of those a while back, they were actually a pain. So this guy's probably going to be an easier build by the look of it. Okay, time for some interchangeable parts. So what head do I like the look of? Okay. I'm just going to go for this one here, the 3738. So I need 38 first. 37 first, sorry. Tongue 39. No, where's tongue 39? I'll just get 38 out while I'm here. Ready. And then go look for 39 for the tongue. Oh, you missed the tongue. It's only a tiny little part, so it's going to be a night. It's going to just like drive me crazy trying to find it, isn't it? Where is the tongue? Very weird. Seven, 52, 53, 51s, 19. Ah, there it is. Right in that top corner there next to the club. Hiding from me. Okay. Tongue kind of flaps downwards by the look of it. So it's like that. this is in good position. Oh, helps if I've cut off all the webbing. And always a good reason to dry fit, to make sure you've cut everything off that needs cutting off. There we go. Love how the nose is above the head, above the kind of eyes rather than below it. Just makes it look different. He has got options for some necklaces to put on him. I don't like the necklaces on trolls. It's just my personal dislike. I know a lot of people like them, but if you want one of the necklaces, all you need to do is put the necklace before the head. I just find them a pain to paint around, and I've never liked them because of it. Right. Ears. So now we need to pick out some ears. So let's see what we've got here. Go for 43 here. And 44. Where's 44? Have they kept them separate? It's 44. Now, you need to kind of go there around this little bit. This other ear as well. Get that on. Don't know why I didn't put these on before I put the head on, but never mind. Right. Now, time for some hands. So this is going to be really personal choice now, I suppose, because it's suggesting that we should go for the great big colossal club for these two hands, and I think that's good, but I also kind of like the alternatives as well that we've got. So I'm uncertain if I want to kind of go for something other than the colossal club, because I like this thing here. It looks really cool. I'm gonna get this. Let's just check if it works with this set of hands. It might not work, you see, with this set of hands. Oh no, it does. It does actually. I was just double checking because obviously certain arms might not work with certain accessories, but this one does seem to work. let me get the stabbing rock as well, this one here, because I don't want to just go for the big colossal club on mine. I just want to go for this one. I was just picked up a stalactite or a stalagmite. Okay, now there's the other part of that. There it is, over here. Let me just double check as well that this goes on this arm, because this is the next issue. It's whether or not it physically works. See, I don't want to go for the colossal club if I can help it. I want different. Yeah, it does. It goes on there. It's fine. Just need to glue it then. I'm going to assume that that little 26 piece goes in here. That looks like the obvious one. Could potentially be 31 as well. Let me check a couple of these and see which one goes on it. Yay, it does. And then the slight problem is now it's already stuck in. Come on, how'd you go in? Come on. No, it's not going to go in this, is it? Look, it doesn't have the same shape. I've just realised it's fine there, but then when you turn it there, it's got a big gap. Really didn't want to go for the big club on this one, but it looks like I've kind of got no choice on it. It's annoying. Right, in which case, see, this one seems to fit on here perfectly fine. So why that one fits, but you can't use the alternative on this one is a bit weird. Just seeing if it might potentially go any other way around. No. No, I wanted that one. I actually wanted that alternative. Right, in that case, I've got no other choice than to put the big club on. That's annoying. Right, in which case, I'll just do this quickly and then I can finish up. 19, 20 and 21 to go on here. Suspect that, let me just double check here. Yeah, no, that's right. There's 21. Can't find a bit to math now. It's 33. No, I need 20 and 21. There it is. There we go. Yeah, that's the fit. It's just unfortunate because I wanted to try a different one. Right, what club should I pick then? What end should I put on this? Probably go for this one, number 18. The dwarven one. I think. And then is it that one there? Let's double check that. Yeah, it's that one. Fingers are going off now. Let it dry now. Problem is, it looks like it'll, if you don't let it dry properly, it looks like it's gonna split. Right, But there we go, that's it then. That is our Dankhold Troggoth. And as I said, I think for Age of Sigmar it's a lovely model. But by the look of it, as I said, I'm no other way to put it, I'm an old world player. That's a troll base. 50mm is a giant base, so I've absolutely no doubt that I can't imagine that anyone that I play with isn't going to complain when I stick it on a 50mm base and claim that it's a giant. There we go then. So that's our Dankhold Troggoth fully built. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.